The drama surrounding this summer's transfer market has reached boiling point, from the grand stages of Madrid and Liverpool to the heated stands in Brazil, where Neymar once again finds himself at the center of controversy. The world of football is in the middle of a storm. This isn't just about signings and numbers, but about power, ambition, and the reshaping of Europe's biggest clubs. Every move feels like the next piece in an endless chess match, where fortunes can change with a single decision and where futures are rewritten almost overnight. And tonight we dive deep into the latest headlines shaking the sport. As Chelsea pushes to secure its next generational star, Liverpool edges closer to a blockbuster deal with Real Madrid. Bayern Munich circles like a predator. Barcelona takes a gamble on a fallen English star. And Neymar once again finds himself caught in the kind of drama only he can attract. Chelsea's revolution under Enzo Maresca has already started to take shape, but the club is not slowing down. Their pursuit of Xavi Simons, one of Europe's brightest young attacking talents, has sent shockwaves through the Premier League. The Dutch wonderkid, who exploded last season with 11 goals and 8 assists, is perfectly suited for Maresca's style of play. Versatile, technical, capable of dictating play as a number 10 or devastating defenses from the wings, Simons represents the modern attacking midfielder every elite side craves. Chelsea has already reached an agreement on personal terms, and the player's desire to test himself in England has accelerated talks with RB Leipzig. A deal in the region of 60 to 65 million euros is now on the table, but Chelsea, ever pragmatic, may sweeten the negotiation by including Carney Chukwuemeka in the transfer, a move Leipzig is reportedly open to. For Chelsea fans, this is not just another signing, it is a statement. The Blues are building a side of youth, creativity, and aggression, and Simons could become the centerpiece of a new era at Stamford Bridge. While Chelsea focuses on its future, Real Madrid is circling Liverpool's present. The Spanish giants are awaiting a call from Anfield regarding the future of Rodrigo. The Brazilian forward, once tipped to become a permanent pillar of Los Blancos' attack, is not in Xabi Alonso's long-term plans. And the timing could not be more perfect for Liverpool, who have already received Rodrigo's approval for a switch to Merseyside. The Reds are prepared to go all in, with a €100 million transfer fee expected to be the starting point of negotiations. For Liverpool, who have already embarked on one of the most aggressive transfer campaigns in recent memory, this move could redefine the club's trajectory. The arrivals of Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Jeremy Frimpong, and others already point to a squad in transition, but Rodrigo would be the jewel in the crown. His pace, flair, and creativity on the left flank make him the perfect replacement for Luis Diaz, whose own future has become the next flashpoint in this ongoing drama. Diaz, the Colombian winger adored at Anfield, may soon be Bayern Munich's newest star. After a failed opening bid of 67.5 million euros, the Bavarians are ready to return with a fresh offer that edges closer to Liverpool's valuation. Diaz himself has grown frustrated with stalled contract talks, reminding the Reds that a promised renewal back in May never materialized. Sources close to the player confirm he has already agreed to personal terms with Bayern, where Vincent Kompany sees him as the ideal replacement for the injured Jamal Musiala. A 4-year deal worth around 14 million euros annually awaits him in Germany, and if Bayern's bid succeeds, the dominoes will fall into place. Liverpool would have the financial muscle to finalize Rodrigo's transfer, effectively trading one South American star for another, and with that, Anfield's left wing would be reborn, signaling the dawn of a new chapter in the club's modern history. The truth is simple. This is not just about players, but about control, about vision, about how Liverpool sees itself in the next decade. Chelsea, meanwhile, has not limited itself to Simons. The Blues have also locked in on Jorel Hato, the Ajax prodigy, whose maturity belies his years. At just 18, Hato has already played 50 matches for the Dutch Giants, collected the Eredivisie Talent of the Year award, and earned caps with the Netherlands national team. Comfortable at left back or in central defense, his calmness, precision, and technical ability have made him one of Europe's most sought-after young defenders. Chelsea has already agreed personal terms with the player, and negotiations with Ajax have reached an advanced stage. The initial 60 million euro asking price has been driven down, with 40 million now believed to be enough to close the deal. The player himself has informed Ajax that he wants the move, and Chelsea is determined to integrate him into Maresca's squad as quickly as possible. But the financial side remains complicated. The club initially planned to fund the transfer by selling Renato Vega to Atletico Madrid, but with that deal stalling, Chelsea may have to look elsewhere for liquidity. Juventus, Bayern, and Lazio have all expressed interest, but for Chelsea, securing Hato remains a priority, as Maresca looks to build a squad not just for today, but for the next decade. While the Premier League rages with activity, in Spain the narrative takes on an even more dramatic turn. Real Madrid, still basking in the glow of signing Kylian Mbappe, has now set its sights on another giant, Rodri. The Manchester City midfielder, the reigning Ballon d'Or winner, is regarded by many as the best defensive midfielder in the world. A tempo setter, a destroyer, a controller, Rodri is the heartbeat of Pep Guardiola's system, but Real Madrid sees him as the heir to Toni Kroos, the man who defined an era of dominance in midfield. For Xabi Alonso, Rodri is the missing piece, the anchor that could guarantee immediate control at the highest level. The offer being prepared is staggering, £100 million. For a player who turns 29 this year, it is a break from Madrid's usual policy of investing in youth. But Rodri is different. Rodri is immediate power, Rodri is stability, and Madrid knows that such opportunities do not come often. City has so far resisted, even rejecting an audacious offer that included Eduardo Camavinga, Rodrigo, and €40 million. But uncertainty lingers. Rodri's contract runs until 2027, and the club has not yet offered an extension. Behind the scenes, whispers suggest the Spaniard may be tempted by Madrid's call, knowing that a role of leadership and permanence awaits him in Spain. For Real Madrid, the decision is clear. They are willing to wait until 2026 or even 2027, if necessary, but make no mistake, Rodri is now their dream, and the pursuit has already begun. Barcelona too has entered this chaotic market, but their move is far riskier. Marcus Rashford, once the face of Manchester United's future, has officially joined the Catalan Giants on loan. After losing his place at Old Trafford and a brief stint at Aston Villa, Rashford has sought refuge in Spain, signing a one-year deal with a buy option set at €35 million in 2026. At 27, this could be his last chance to revive a career that once promised greatness. For Rashford, the excitement is genuine. He has spoken of Barcelona as a place of dreams, a club that represents more than football, and he believes he can rediscover himself under Hansi Flick. Whether or not that comes true remains to be seen, but in a league that has already embraced the rebirth of players once written off, Rashford may yet find redemption. If Rashford represents a gamble, Kylian Mbappe represents inevitability. The French superstar has now been confirmed as Real Madrid's new number 10, a shirt worn by legends, a shirt recently vacated by Luka Modric. Mbappe himself teased the news with a cryptic 10 post on social media, sending fans into a frenzy. This isn't just a number, it is a coronation. It is the official recognition that Mbappe is not merely Madrid's next star, but its leader, its face, its future. For the club, it is also a marketing explosion, the chance to cement Mbappe as the most recognizable figure in football. For the fans, it is the passing of a torch and a promise that the future belongs to him. Elsewhere in Europe, other stories unfold with quieter but no less significant consequences. Atalanta is preparing a bid for Federico Chiesa, but only if Juventus frees up funds by selling Ademola Lookman for €50 million. Chiesa, who has endured years of injuries and frustrations at Liverpool, is no longer in Arne Slot's plans and has already been excluded from preseason training. Atalanta is ready to offer him a 30-month contract, but the move hinges on medical clearance, as doubts remain over his long-term fitness. For Chiesa, the move could be salvation, a chance to play regularly, rebuild his confidence, and fight his way back into the Italian national team ahead of the 2026 World Cup. For Liverpool, it is another opportunity to reshape, to clear space for the new arrivals who represent the future. And then, as always, there is Neymar. The Brazilian, now 33, returned to Santos in the hopes of a fairy tale, of one last act of glory where it all began. But instead, frustration has taken center stage. After yet another defeat, this time against International, Neymar clashed with a fan in a heated argument that quickly went viral. Cameras captured the star pointing fingers, raising his voice, unable to contain the anger of a man watching his boyhood club collapse around him. Santos sits in the relegation zone, their hopes fading with each passing week. Neymar has managed 4 goals and 3 assists this season, even striking the woodwork in this latest match, only to see VAR deny him, but the pain is visible. For the fans, reactions are divided. Some defend him, praising his fight and passion. Others criticize his inability to lead with calm, arguing that in moments of despair, composure is the only currency that matters. It is the eternal paradox of Neymar. Genius and controversy, brilliance and chaos forever intertwined. The summer transfer window is far from over and the stories still unfold. But one thing is already clear. This is no ordinary summer. It is a reshaping of power, a redefining of identities, a moment where old legends depart and new heroes emerge. Chelsea's youth-driven revolution, Liverpool's daring gamble, Madrid's unrelenting ambition, Barcelona's hope for redemption, and Neymar's eternal battle with himself. This is football at its most dramatic, at its most human. The stakes could not be higher, and the consequences will echo for years to come. And now the question turns to you. Will Chelsea's pursuit of Simons and Hato finally pay off? Can Liverpool truly build a squad capable of dominating Europe again? Or will the Bayern snatch Diaz and derail their plans? Is Rodri destined to become Madrid's next great midfielder, or will City hold on to their heartbeat? Will Rashford find redemption in Barcelona, and can Neymar ever escape the shadows of his own controversy? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next twist in this incredible summer saga. Because if there's one thing we've learned, it's that in football, the drama never stops.